Welcome back to Katamari Damacy, folks. I think it's about time we begin another star, shall we? Let's make star 3, shall we? Boa tarde. Have you ever been to Portugal? We were there yesterday. I also don't know if that's how Portuguese is pronounced. Probably not. We hope you can visit during the days rolling. Like that's possible? Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes, a royal present. For the hard-working prince. That's what we were thinking. But we sort of tossed it down to earth. We had an issue and just sort of pitched it away. If you have an issue, here's a tissue. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Sending things to Earth. Maps, programs, feelings, inspiration, flavor, fashion. Today, you'll be rolling around the town. Yeah, we've got our first new map for the game now. We've got now unlocked the town area. The Katamari should be, let's see, around a sweet 50 centimeters. We can believe in you for 9 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, loser prince. Yeah, you're the one who raised me. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, we've got we've got this little ditty as well playing. This is actually one of the songs that I wanted to mention. Yeah, so I believe this song is called Gin and Tonic and Red Red Roses. Yeah, Gin and Tonic and Red Red Roses. And it's a fucking bop. Absolutely love this song. And, yeah, and fun fact, the woman who sang it was like quite a famous and quite predominant jazz singer back in like I think the 1960s, 70s thereabout. And yeah, she came out of retirement to sing this. And I think she was like in her like early to mid 60s when she did. She just did not lose her edge at all. Absolutely fantastic stuff. But yeah, no, yeah, I've got the town area, which is a little bit larger than the house is. Like, yeah, we need a slightly larger area for making larger Katamaris, of course. Oh shit! There we go. Yeah. Oh, I want that takoyaki, please. You guys ever had takoyaki? Yeah, octopus dough balls. They're fucking delicious. Although they tend to be, like, yeah, they do tend to be very, very hot when they're served. You sort of like, yeah, you have to like be a little bit careful. You stick the whole thing in your mouth, you can end up burning your tongue. Yeah, and contrary to popular belief, oh god, what's his name again? Sorry, I'm trying to make a joke here, and I already forgot the name of the character I was going to reference. Yeah, that was it. Jake Peralta. Yeah, no, Jake Peralta. They are not fish donuts. You're out of your damn mind.
Fish? Fish donuts, Boyle? What is wrong with you?
You uncultured swine!
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Actually, God damn. Yeah, come on, like, yeah, like, this step is tiny. How am I, like, knocking stuff off my Katamari already? There we go. Yeah, grab the toothpaste. Oh, no, get my fork and my super glue bag. Oh, hello. Got some chocolate. Is this got some chocolate here? Yeah, got lots of chocolate. Grab that, get all of that nicely. There we go. We want some chocolate. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until Valentine's Day. You know, arsehole. Yeah. Father's Day has already gone past. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But actually, come to think of it, like, you haven't got me any chocolate over the last few white days, so yeah, what the fuck is that shit? Anyway. I'm sorry, but yeah, like here in the West, you would never get away in a million fucking years with having a holiday called White Day. It's just, you know what? Like, yeah, the super best friends have made enough jokes about that as it is.
Wait, what day is White Day?
Every day.
It's the sun.
Alright. There we go. So, what's going on with you, Horrible Lot, today, and on this lovely, luscious day? I tell you what I've been up to recently. Well, anyway, because yeah, last part I was talking a bit about Spider-Verse. Let's talk about video games for a little bit, because I've actually been recently playing a game that has been on my backlog for like way too long. I finally got around to actually playing through and completing it. It's a game called Control, made by Remedy Studios. It was great. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. If you haven't heard of the game, it's a I want to say it's a sort of sequel, but it's a bit of a spiritual successor slash spin-off slash technically a sequel actually to a game they released like about a decade ago now called Alan Wake. Yeah, cause I'm sure you've heard of it. They've got a sequel coming out for that game coming out later this year, early next year. I can't remember what it was. Because yeah, I actually remember playing Alan Wake when I was quite young. I think it was like back during my college years, so I probably was about 19, 20 years old when I first played it. And I thought it was okay, but like, so everybody absolutely loves Alan Wake. Like, yeah, they say that, oh yeah, no, you definitely have to play it. It's such a fantastic game. It's really cool. Yeah, and, oh, there we go, 50 centimeters Katamari. Lovely. Oh, what a nice Katamari. Kind of bratty, kind of shy. Oh god, I just rolled up and sundered a Katamari, great. But now that you've come this far, we would love to have a much bigger, super nice Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Indeed. There we go with the packing monkeys. Like that really, like the really freaky one from Toy Story 3. Oh fucking hell! Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, Alan Wake. Like I heard nothing but good things about it. It was like apparently an absolutely fantastic video game. We love sandals. And yeah, when I finally played it for the first time as a teenager, I thought this game's not very good, is it? Like yeah, I did not think very highly of it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Nowadays, last time I played through it actually, I think was played through it for the first time like since my teen years, earlier this year. Bow wow. And I'm not gonna lie, my opinion of it has improved, but I still have problems with it. I think that the game's story and characters are really cool. Particularly particularly Alan himself, because he's super pretentious. Okay, hang on a second. I should be able to. I think if you crash into this tree, it's supposed to knock the royal present out. But I don't know. Maybe the Katamari needs to be bigger. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'll give it a proper knock. It's dropping a bunch of apples, but it's not dropping the royal present. Strange. Oh, I'll try going back there a little bit later on when the Katamari's a bit bigger. So yeah, I like the story and the characterization of Alan Wake. Like Alan himself, I think is a really good character. Ironically, because he's super pretentious. Like loads of people sort of talk about him as oh, he's like a really cool character because he's like a writer who's stuck in this like situation that he would have like created from his own books, and it's like, no, he's a really interesting character because he's basically a hack who has come to who's become incredibly popular overnight and just has not prepared for that in any way, shape, or form, and he's just got to do the best with what he's got. yeah, like he's like thrown into the situation that he cannot deal with, and he has to actually consider like his own skills as a writer in order to save his wife and to try and put a stop to the Dark Crescent. Yeah, because that's basically like the whole thing with the ending is that he can't just write the story to be and then the Dark Presence went away and everybody went out for ice cream and everyone was happy at the end. There we go. There's the royal present. Go. But yeah, story-wise, I think it's actually really good. It's a really good thinker. Gameplay-wise, I didn't like it very much at all. I found it to be slow, sluggish. It wasn't like it's difficult, but not for the best reasons. Yeah, like you have to deal with you have to deal with a lot of enemies all at once, while Alan can he runs like somebody who spends most of his career writing. He has got like no fucking cardio. And yeah, I know that's meant to be the point, but I just found it like frustrating and aggravating. There we go, we're about to finish up this Katamari. And then I'll actually go around to actually talking about fucking Control, because, the thing that I brought up in the first place, which I think is a much, much, much better video game. Alrighty, that's it. We just remembered something we have to do. We're zipping back to space now. Royal Rainbow! Yeah, we got another sparkly Katamari as well, so this one should be quite big enough to impress him. 89 centimeters, 3 millimeters. We are moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is so incredible. Happy, happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. Here, this is our royal present. It's a chef's hat. Guess what this is? The thing that you collected the most of is Japanese food. My Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky. And up it goes to create... Bam! Rice! We got more story as well. Yeah, this is why you don't watch Fox News Kids. Fox Kids News! Yeah, Fox Kids hasn't been a thing for years. That's how I originally watched stuff like Power Rangers. And, oh god, well, actually, I think I remember, I was going to say Digimon, but I think that was back during its Jetix days. Right. Yeah, let's swap out to the chef's hat, shall we? Lovely. And what star shall I make next? I think, star 4 is there. Do we have any other star? No, it's just, star 4 next. Alright. We don't have any constellations. Buenos dias. Have you ever been to Spain? It's our other homeland. We hope you can visit during the days rolling. Like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes, a royal present. For the hard-working prince. That's what we were getting when we lost it on Earth. Wallet, keys, rings, hopes and dreams. We lost it all. Hope you didn't lose your phone as well. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Sending things to Earth. Objects. Maps. Hopes. Dreams. Love. Joy. Alright, we're back inside the house now. Today you'll be rolling inside the house. The Katamari should be, let's see, round a strong 1 meter. We can believe in you for 10 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, bite-sized prince. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, it's Slowly Rolling Star. Woo! I love this song. This is the best song in the entire game. Oh god, I absolutely yeah, this is gonna be this is probably my favorite part so far because it's like two of my favorite songs in the entire series right off the bat. Yeah, just listen to this. It's just absolutely wonderful. Absolutely adore this song to pieces. I have it play it. I'll have it played at my fucking funeral. There we go. So yeah, no. A story behind this song as well is that so this particular singer, she was like quite a prominent and quite a popular like pop singer back in the back during the noughties. But then she was struck with a bit of a personal tragedy when a close personal childhood friend of hers was, I think she was killed in like a traffic collision. Oh, hang on. 10 centimeters. Just get it bigger. But yeah, a close friend of hers was killed in a traffic collision. And as a result, she basically retired from singing for a while. I think it was for about a year or two. That is until a certain video game you may have heard of called Katamari Damacy was in production, and she was invited to sing a song for the game. And that song is Lonely Rolling Star, which is a song about a pair of friends who are no longer together because one of them has gone rolling around the world. Yeah, basically, like rolling a Katamari, effectively. And the singer is singing about how she genuinely misses their friend truly and dearly, but she will always be here to wait for them to come back. And then when they're finally reunited, they'll be able to finally roll together. It's an absolutely beautiful song, and I love it to pieces. It is probably my favorite piece of music in any video game ever. I love this song. There we go. And the best part is that we hear this song twice in this game because we hear it during when we're with one of the constellation missions as well, which is great. Anyway, now that I've done fanboying over this absolute masterpiece, let's back to Control. So the thing with Control is that it's a very, very it's basically like a follow-up to Alan Wake. Yeah, there's even a DLC that actually ties into Alan Wake and sort of talks about the whole incident. One of the boss fights is one of the characters from Alan Wake, that piece of shit doctor who was trying to convince it, who tried to gaslight Alan into believing that he was just crazy. Shit. Control is much, much, much better. Because it's got a lot of the storytelling. It's got a lot of the weird and wacky and fun storytelling elements of Alan Wake, but the game plays like an absolute dream. It controls great. It's really well designed. It's fucking hard, but it's hard in all of the best ways, and I had an absolute blast with it. Let me head back into the house for a moment. Try pick up. There we go, 20 meters. 20 centimeters rather. Long, long way to go. But actually, no, we can actually start rolling down that way now because that door's opened up. Actually, come to think of it, I think this singer also has a song in We Love Katamari as well, but I'm not as familiar with that one, because I have not played We Love Katamari at all. Even though, actually, I'll tell you what, fun fact, actually. So I haven't actually mentioned this yet, but one of the reasons why I was so excited to finally play Katamari Damacy for the first time is because this game was not released in Europe. It was released in Japan, no doi. And it was also released in the United States as well, but it was never released in Europe. There was no EU PAL version, so as a result it wasn't released in the UK by extension. Which made me very sad face. The very first Katamari game we ever got was actually We Love Katamari, the sequel. But I also didn't have a PlayStation 2, so I never actually played that version either. Okay. spiders, a giant legion of spiders.
God damn it, Dr. Smith!
But yeah, no. So with so yeah, when this oh shit, I can't pick up those bears yet. So yeah, when this game first, so yeah, I never actually got around to playing it, and yeah, the first time the game was ever officially released in, yeah, here in Britain, and by extension the EU, was this version of the game here, the, Katamari Damacy REROLL, and I was really, really hyped about that. So yeah, I'm really glad that they finally got around to releasing it, and I finally got to play it, because I absolutely fell in love with this game. Because I was only really able to experience it through things like YouTube videos and Let's Plays and whatnot. Although the ultimate irony to the whole thing is that obviously when this game actually first launched, yeah, here in the EU. Actually, no, technically not the EU. We're not part of the EU, are we? Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, the funny thing is that this game released digitally only. This was digital only. There was no physical release in Europe or the UK. So yeah, exactly the same issue that the very first game had. Technically, I believe that I think Switch games are region free. So if I wanted, I could like buy an imported version of the game and it would work just fine. But I didn't really need to do that. Shit. Oh god. Okay, I need to concentrate actually. I've only got 4 minutes left and I'm not even half as big. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I need to come back in here. I'm trying to roll up onto the table because that's where the royal present is, but I'm not having any luck there. Alright. Oh boo! Only 50 centimeters. Still a long, long way to go. There we go. But we do have a bit more access to the rest of the level now. We'll finally come out here. Yeah, thankfully, as the Katamari does start getting bigger, and you start rolling up larger objects, that does add more dimension to your Katamari with each individual object. Yeah, which is good, so it does mean that you can get bigger faster. Actually, yeah, let's come. Yeah, coming back in here actually, because there's quite a few larger objects that we can pick up. Shit. There we go. There we go. Absolutely go to town. Let's have another crack coming up. There we go, that's better. Where's the roll present though? I remember it being up here. There it is. Oh shit, I'm not actually big enough to... Oh wait, no, there we go. Now I can pick it up. Oh god, I'm actually doing really badly here. Yeah, 50 seconds, I've still got 10 centimeters to go. Shit. Might be able to just about, yeah, just by the skin of my teeth. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's 1 meter. Oh, what a nice Katamari. Tough, yet with a soft feel. But now that you've come this far, we would love to have a much bigger, nicer Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Yeah, this was not my best score by any stretch of the imagination. Usually I can actually get this thing up to about 1.30 meters. In fact, actually, I think this is actually one of the levels where if you get your Katamari big enough, you can unlock one of the eternal levels, which is basically, you get to roll around infinitely and try to pick up every single object in the level. But yeah, 1 meter 16, that's just going to have to do it. 1 meter, 16 centimeters, 3 millimeters, huh? It was the first goal, but it's not very exciting, is it? Next time we want a much bigger one. Yes, Father. Here, this is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what this is? Yeah, it's a little wrestler's belt, like a championship belt. The thing that you collected the most of is playtime. My Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky. And that created the star Toys. Lovely. Ah, it looks like they made it to the airport. Well, how many lies that Tengu has been telling? Like, Jesus Christ, that's a long ass nose. To be continued. Indeed, it will be to be continued. I tell you what, before we just sign off, let's actually equip our champion's belt, because every time I get a royal present, I'll swap to the new item. And I think that's probably a good place to end it off for the time being, folks. Let's save our data, and we'll see you guys in the next part of Katamari Damacy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. TTFN.